Hello and welcome to Knights of the Roll Table Season 2 Special One-Shot Edition. This is a two-part one-shot DM'd by Jen Stopper Crespo, and we're so excited to release it for you guys. We were planning on having our regular Season 3 episodes, but situation being what it is with social distancing and COVID-19, we were not able to get together and record our regular episodes. So we're holding off on that, and we're releasing this one shot for you. Jen did a great job, and we think this is one of our funniest episodes that we've done because it's quite ridiculous. So we hope you enjoy it, and we will see you next time for part 2 of this. And then after that, who knows? We'll figure it out as we go. So thanks for listening with us, and hope you enjoy the episode.
Welcome to Knights of the Rolled Table. Today we'll be doing a one-shot adventure. Specifically, this will be taking place after Season 2. So if you're listening to the podcast and you haven't yet completed Season 2 and you want to make sure you're all caught up on everything that's going, go ahead and pause this episode, go back and listen to that. My name is Jen, and I will be the Dungeon Master for today's little adventure.
Yay! Dungeon Mistress.
Dungeon Maestro. And let's take a moment and go around the table and introduce who all we have joining us today and who you'll be playing.
Hi, I'm Marc, and I'll be playing Chaser of Shadows.
I'm Jeff. I'll be playing Massimo Lionheart.
And I'm Zach, playing Jerik Darkharbor.
And I'm Chris. I'll be playing.
He's helping me today. Ooh. We've gotten to be big fans of having 2 DMs.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. So to set the scene, this one-shot will be taking place about 5-6 weeks after our big showdown with Kishara. We have Chaser, and we have Massimo, and we have Jerik, who have all been kind of mobbing around Falcon Reach. I'm going to have you guys just take a second and kind of share just a very basic, generic description of what your character has probably been up to for the last about month or so. We'll start with Chaser.
Well, last we met, I kind of ran out on you guys and on Jerik and his crew, and I've just been sort of mobbing around trying to do little odd jobs here and there, some crime. That's kind of my main source of income.
Massimo
has been rekindling or kindling the romantic relationship between him and Ramara, exploring the new relationship that they have found. That's not just a working relationship. Getting back into maybe taking a step back from being an adventurer, figuring out who he is, spending time reacquainting himself with the people of city name Falcon Reach, and just chilling generally. Yeah, kind of laying low. Not his usual Massimo kind of big, grand adventures and things like that.
So Jerik, I believe, got invited by his dad, who showed up at various times in his life, to go to Valentrail and help out. And Jerik's relationship with his dad is complicated, so he kind of feels like he should do that, but he's basically spent definitely this whole month finding reasons not to do that. So, like, literally anything that might need doing, anybody to help, work, odd jobs, doing some crime with Chaser, whatever. He's been doing that because it seems very, very important, and this Valentrail thing can wait.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So some time has passed. You guys are kind of doing your own things. And then one night, you receive a small purple envelope bearing the royal seal in gold wax slipped under the door of your quarters. Upon reading it, you see that it is an urgent summons to the castle, requesting you to report to the palace at dawn the next morning.
This seems incredibly important. I definitely need to do this.
Yeah, you sure about that?
Are we together, or?
That's up to you.
Oh,
Have you been bunking together?
I mean, it's just cheaper to share a room.
He sleeps on the floor.
I don't really need a bed.
As previous, on the rug against the fire, as previously established.
Sometimes I'll wake up I'll wake him up by sleeping on his legs, all perched, but that's only when it's cold.
Chaser wakes up and he's hungry, so he just like stares at Jerik and kind of claws the pillow.
Let's get breakfast.
All right. So you two are going to the palace at dawn. Is Massimo?
Yes, of course, I'll be there.
Okay. So at dawn the next morning, you arrive at the palace and you're greeted at the main gate by Callum.
Hello, you lot. It's good to see you again. Hope everything's been good. And my name is Callum, Mr. You must be Chaser.
Yes, that's me.
Well, I've heard about you.
Oh, what?
Yeah, so be cool, Chaser.
Okay, yeah, no, that's me. I'm cool guy.
Right.
Cool.
Well, let's go. Can't keep her waiting.
So he leads you inside, and you are led to what looks like kind of a small study. There's several high-backed leather chairs against the wall, and in the center of the room, you see a large oak table. And on that table, you see a map of the realms that you recognize as Marcatia and the surrounding areas. After you are left in this room for a moment, you hear a quick knock on the door.
Come in.
And in enters Her Majesty, the Queen.
Milady. Massimo goes to both knees immediately.
Hello, Massimo. It won't be necessary for you to do that. It is good to see you all.
Good to see
Thank you
you.
for coming at such short notice.
Your Majesty, you must keep this brief. We don't have much time. You see there's an old dwarf behind her.
Of course. I understand that time is of the essence and also discretion, and that is why I've been advised to call on the three of you. I am not familiar as much with you, Mr. of Shadows, but...
You could just call me Chase. It's fine.
of course, Mr. Chase. Jerik speaks highly of you, so I trust your skills will be important for this mission.
Don't spread that around that I speak highly of him. Sometimes we have a kind of a thing going.
Yeah, no, you can tell anyone you want that he speaks highly of me. That's great.
Well,
I
you
appreciate
told
that.
Callum that he was someone that, was good at sneaking.
No, he is, and I just don't want
Yeah,
him
I
to
am,
know
I
that I
am.
said nice
So I
things
just
about
went
him.
off
It's a
of that
guy.
recommendation.
Your
Your
Appreciate it.
Majesty,
Thank you. I
we don't
appreciate
have time for this.
Oh, of course.
You have an appointment at 9.
Well, here's the thing. I need the three of you for a bit of a diplomatic mission.
Ooh.
But something that I don't want a lot of people finding out about because it deals with the Dragonborn threat to the east. As you know, the Dragonborn in Kal Tavat have been threatening war because their resources are low. We have come to learn that because of Kishara being an archdruid, she was actually siphoning and killing their lands, killing their resources, making them want to invade the different areas of Marcatia. Unfortunately, we are bearing the brunt of that repercussions of her actions.
Damn that Kishara.
So no witnesses.
Well, the negotiations have been tough, and we think that we might have a glimmer of hope. They have agreed to send an emissary, and I am also lucky to have a negotiator named Margot. And I need you to find her and meet with her in Zeppelbrum, which is the small town near the Ashkeep Mountains next to Koltavat.
Find your negotiator?
Well, she's waiting for you.
Okay. You didn't lose her.
No.
Okay.
We had special requests from the Dragonborn, you see.
They will only talk with her. I guess they've talked with her in the past. And they are sending their negotiator. And the two of them Margot will speak on my behalf. And hopefully we will arrange some sort of agreement where they will not invade and we will not have to defend ourselves. I need you to keep an eye out for Margot and make sure she completes her mission. Will you accept?
A security mission? Don't you think that's a little below some people's pay grades.
Massimo, I trust you
Yeah,
because
I'll do it. Massimo can't come.
I mean,
Chaser and I'll
we
handle
could
it.
split
plenty of
his
time.
fee,
Yeah.
and we'll just, it's
Your Majesty, they were very specific.
yes. Well, Massimo, you are well known, so perhaps
It's true.
Perhaps your status and your well-liked reputation will come in handy. Chaser, you are someone of the arts of staying in the shadows. It's in your name, in fact, which may come in handy should this go sour. And Jerik, I perhaps trust you most of all, having saved me in the past, but I know that you will be the one that will do the right thing should it come down to it.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Although you made that sound super intense, so
Well,
hopefully not.
and they will be paid for this, right?
Oh, yes, Your Majesty, we've arranged for 200 gold apiece.
Ooh, okay.
Thank you, Derek.
I'm in.
I'll, of course, be donating it to the local orphanage on return.
You know what I can do is I'll ferry that over. It's on my way out. of
Silence,
town.
Catman.
Sorry, have you all met Derek? This is my one of my secretary assistants.
There's no need for introductions. I just make things happen. It's fine.
It's too late. You're Derek. We're good.
Hey,
Derek.
Derek.
Hail, Derek.
Derek,
Pleasure to meet you.
Derek and Jerik. I just that won't be confusing.
We not make that a thing, Your Majesty. I respectfully request that
I find that amusing.
The Eric's over here.
You could call him Darren Jer.
Darren Jer.
Darren Jer.
Oh, that is quite good. All right. Well, I think that's all I have for you. Thank you. Please keep this very secretive. I will appreciate that. And good luck on your mission.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Thank
Yep.
you.
Yes.
All right. So, with that, Her Majesty exits the room and you are left to your journey. So, I'm assuming you immediately hit the road? Good to go?
Yeah. Should we? What's up with that map? There's like a map on the table.
Yeah, there is a map on the table. Would you like to?
Oh, I'm gonna. Yes, I'm gonna.
Okay.
Chaser's gonna walk over there.
So, taking a look at the map, you see that it is a map of the realms. You can see where Falcon Reach is. You can also see where Zeppelbrum is to the far east side of the map. You can also see that there's a number of places on that far eastern side on the edge of the mountains where the Dragonborn inhabit. There's a lot of portions that have actually been colored in kind of brown. It's kind of odd. It looks like it was added after the fact of the map being made. It wasn't an initial thing that was included. But yeah, you recognize that this is a map of the realms of Marcatia.
Like, is it like, how big is it?
It's the size of the table. You could probably, are you thinking to take it?
Yeah, if it's something that I can just stash on my person, I'm totally stealing it.
Yeah, you can fold up that map and...
All right, I'm taking this, guys. We're probably gonna need this for later.
That's a really big map.
I'm just gonna fold it up. I'm really good at folding things up. I got like deep pockets. Trust me, these pants are very.
It looks kind of crinkly.
We'll need it. I'm sure this is very. They wouldn't have put it in the room if it wasn't for us.
Okay. They won't mind that I take it.
You see this? This
Take the
guy's-
map.
All right.
So you know that the... Thank you for the folding sound effects. So you know that the Dragonborn diplomat is supposed to be meeting in Zeppelbrum in about 2 days. So you know that if you hit the road now, you'll probably get there just about like dusk, and that'll give you one full day before the Dragonborn is supposed to arrive. So if you kind of hustle and you just go straight there, you'll get there before dark. You could also, if you want to try and go do some shopping or something, you could do that, but that would definitely cut into your time, and you wouldn't have as much time in the town. You wouldn't get to meet Marco as quickly.
Let's go.
Let's just go straight there. Yeah.
I'd like to do some shopping.
What could you possibly need to shop for?
I'm going to take a horse there.
I don't think they expect us to travel by horse. I think that would take longer.
It's supposed to.
How are we
travel
supposed to
by
travel?
horse?
There
Walking?
actually, when you exit the castle, there are some horses that
That's
are
what I'm
tethered
talking about.
at the stable, the royal stable.
There
You know
we go.
Queen Mora, she helps you with stuff.
Point of interest: we are on a floating city.
Oh,
Pegasus.
So
Pegasus.
after you are escorted down the Falcon Reach, sort of
Why don't we just take the
elevation
city
center, then it's not a moving city.
What?
They have
It flies,
airships.
but it
Why are
doesn't
they giving
move?
us horses?
It's not Spaceball 1.
I would like
Good
to,
reference.
I would like to use my folk hero background to try and talk to somebody about getting an airship there.
About moving the city?
Callum says,
About getting an airship.
there are horses waiting for you on the ground level.
Do they fly?
They're just horses.
Is Bartleby around here? He's got a flying thing. I could use that.
Bartleby's in his workshop.
Let's go talk to him. We have time. We'd like to talk to Bartleby.
Okay.
He only
so-
has one flying bird. That would definitely be for me. You're taking the horse.
Didn't you keep the bird?
No, he took it back. It was a loaner.
Maybe he'll let us loan it
Because that would be
again.
a pain in the butt for a DM to let me
So-
fly.
You make your way to Bartleby's workshop. Since you were there at the
Bartleby! It's your boy.
And when you open the door, you can see the bird of Bartleby's is completely dismantled in the center of the workshop.
Porto!
It looks like he has been making some modifications.
What you did to Porto?
Oh gosh. Oh gosh, sorry. Sorry. Oh, hi, everybody.
Is
Hi.
that his beak?
Hi, it's Bartleby. Hi. No, Porto needed. I'm actually rebuilding him. I had to take. There was a wire that was out of place, so I decided to completely
A wire?
deconstruct him, and I had to put him back together. It's something I do every 6 months or so.
Can he feel it? That's
Oh, hello, Mr. Chase.
Hey, what's up, man? How's it going?
Right. Well, no, he can't feel anything. He's just a rope. He's just a construct.
Oh, okay, cool. Because this is very
What can I do for
heartening.
you?
Well, we needed an airship to get out to place.
Zeppelbrum.
Zeppelbrum.
Oh, right, the airships.
Yeah.
All of the airships are temporarily grounded.
Did you dismantle those too?
Well, and you would be aware as well that since there was so much distraction with Kishar and everything that happened, that a lot of the airships have been deployed to a lot of those areas that are without resources, and they've been doing a lot of missions to assist with those areas that have been affected.
How very convenient.
So actually, all of them have been sent. They've been kind of doing daily missions to go out to different areas of Marcatia, do a little bit of
Massimo
diplomatic.
himself donated at least 200 gold to this mission.
It's
Yeah.
true, but in return, I expected an airship.
But I mean, you have the Crescent Squall 3, right? I mean, Sarsa has. She could probably
Sarsa
take
has
it.
the Crescent Squall 3, and Sarsa's out, I don't even know. It was 2 days ago.
can
She
you-
went out cavorting.
Do you guys have any of those rocks left that you can?
Oh yeah, the sending stone. You should just use one of the sending stones I made for you.
Sarsa has the sending stone, and she gave the other one to my dad, so no.
Oh, did she? Did
Apparently,
she
they want to keep in touch.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's.
Well, I did
Do
make.
you have any mechanical horses?
I not at the moment, but I could put it on my list of things to make. And he goes over to a slate
Nope.
board and he's like, mechanical horse constructs. You just want like a regular horse, but
No,
made out of
We
metal?
should probably
We're
be a
just-
flying mechanical horse.
It's fine. We'll just go ride the regular flesh horses.
But I'll come back for one of those flying horses.
I don't make flesh horses. That's not something that
Whatever. I'm done with you.
Do you have any supplies that might aid us on our journey, Bartleby?
What kind of journey are you going on?
Secret mission.
That makes it a little bit hard for me to do that. So, my workshop is kind of a mess right now. So I don't, even if I did, I wouldn't know where anything is. I'm kind of sorry about that. I can give you a piece of paper.
A piece of paper, Bartleby?
I have a couple of pieces
You don't
of
have
paper.
a smoke bomb?
Well, if you
or
write on this piece of paper,
rope
so he
or-
gives a
Okay,
I'll take it.
Massimo
Hey.
a piece of paper. Jerik takes it. If you write on this piece of paper, 5 minutes later, whatever you write on it, it actually goes away.
That seems like less useful than a regular piece of paper. Does it come back?
No, it just goes away.
All right, I will take it. Crinkle,
But if
crinkle,
you write
crinkle.
in ink, it'll actually disappear.
Okay. Any regular
Something
ink,
I'm working on.
regular ink disappears on the invisibility paper.
It's the paper of disappearing.
All right, noted.
The
Thank you.
blacksmith.
You've spent about an hour.
We gotta go,
seeking out
man.
Bartleby.
We have time.
It's,
We gotta. If we get in early enough, we can get some pockets over there.
The meat
They're good in
pockets?
Zeppelbrum. Yeah.
All right, let's hit the road.
okay. So you make your way down, waiting at the foot of the city.
Farewell, people of Marcatia.
Several
will
people,
return.
several people cheer at Massimo, seeing him. Oh, Massimo. Kiss my baby.
It's a lot of fanfare for a secret mission. Is just what I'm saying. Is
and his attendants. Look, it's Massimo and his attendants.
When did
not
Massimo
attendants.
get a cat?
Hey, I'm Tabaxi. It's
Look at Massimo's cat.
I thought he'd be a dog person.
Oh, and his butler as well.
Hey,
I didn't know Massimo had a butler.
So you make your way down, and at the base of the city, there are 3 pristine white Arabian horses. They are stunning. And
Well, mount up, gentlemen. Let's hit the trail.
so you mount these horses, and you make your way to Zeppelbrum. The road, you've already kind of seen it from above when you traveled to Zeppelbrum Falls, those of you that were on that adventure. So it looks pretty recognizable. You pass the falls, and you notice, though, as you get a little bit closer to the city, that the road is a little less worn. It looks like you're kind of getting, there's a little bit less people that kind of make their way out this far in the countryside. People that live in Zeppelbrum tend not to leave as much. And so, it gets a little bit more overgrown, but you're able to pass through without incident.
Is it a busy road, or are there like people coming by, and are we like the only travelers?
The first half, there's some people coming by. You pass a couple small villages and stuff on the way, but as you pass the falls and make your way towards Zeppelbrum, not so much.
Okay.
You don't see anybody. But as you approach the town, you can see it's just kind of a small town. There's maybe a dozen buildings and then a couple houses scattered around on the sides.
I rolled for animal handling just in case, but I rolled an 8, so never mind.
So
It went
Jerik has
fine.
some extreme chafing between his legs.
I think my horse is broken.
And
Are your horses broken? Do your horses feel regular?
my horse is fine. It's just it's a horse.
as you approach the town, you can see a couple buildings really quickly on either side. You can see there's like the little city hall building. Just past that, you can see the sheriff's office with like sheriffy things.
Guns, paddy wagons.
On the opposite side of the street, you can see what looks to be like a little inn and tavern. You recognize it's called the Whiskey Nip, and that is where you've been instructed to go and meet Margot. You can actually see right outside of that building, there's a stout dwarf woman who's pacing. She's wearing a very simple but cleanly tailored brown coat that kind of dusts the floor as she walks, and she looks like she's been pacing for a while.
Hail, citizen.
Oh my goodness! Oh, it's you! There's only one person that could be here that's that tall, and that is Massimo.
Jerik come on.
Oh, Massimo.
Even here,
Massimo
we're
Lionheart, say
far
it
away.
together.
I mean, Mr. Jerik, it is a pleasure to meet you as well.
Oh, thank you.
But Massimo, I just have to say, I am such a big fan.
Please.
Yes, we're all very big fans.
Yeah, it is. I'm so.
Wait, hold on. I need to check in. Does this town have any statues?
You don't in this first little area.
Can I see any
there's
statues
not-
of anybody? Definitely no statues of Massimo
There's
Lionheart.
most assuredly not a statue
All right.
of Massimo.
I'm fine with this place.
Not
Otherwise,
yet.
I'm leaving.
Yeah, that might be on the ballot for next election.
No.
But right now, it's not a thing that has been created thus far.
Good, because the last town that did that burned down immediately.
That
So
was
let's
not
just keep
because
that
of the
in mind.
statue. I want to make
I mean,
it
it
clear.
was a little
not
because of the statue.
But the statue was just a
It
tool.
was a catalyst. Moving
I was
on.
chosen.
So, anyways, going back, there are no statues. Oh, it is. Hey, I'm just so relieved that you guys are here. I'm Margot. I'm the diplomat, Queen Mora's diplomat. Hi.
Hi.
Hey,
Pleasure to meet you. This is our traveling companion, Chaser of Shadows.
I am. That's me.
Well, hello, sir. Yeah.
Where can we put our horses?
Oh, just a moment. And she pulls out a small little stone and she says, Your Majesty, they are here. They have arrived safe and sound. All is well. Everything's fine. And no response. And she tucks it away back in her pocket.
Oh.
Yeah, you can just, you know what? Why don't you tether your horses in front of the sheriff's office? That's probably the safest place to be keeping them. And then we've booked some rooms for you guys here at the Whiskey Nip. They have full service here. You can just relax and enjoy yourselves. This should be a very easy, simple stay here, simple negotiations.
Do we detect anything about maybe she doesn't believe that?
Roll an insight check, please, for me.
Massimo,
Whoever is inferring, Zach is the one that asked about it.
So apparently I have -1 to insight, and I rolled a 1. So it was a 0.
She looks super calm as a cucumber. Like, she's actually kind of cute.
what does that mean? What does that mean if you get a 0 skill check?
You have no
She,
You get a nosebleed.
you're like 80% sure she's still alive.
Okay. Well, she seems fine. Let's get some drinks.
Very well. Let's hitch these horses up and have a bit of this famous whiskey.
Okay, yeah, I'll go inside. I'll get your tab started. You guys can relax and everything.
So this is all going on the Royals tab, then our bar tab?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, that is cool. Yeah, we'll just go and
So
just pop on in.
Did you want to put your horses over at the?
Yeah, we'll tether them to the sheriff's office.
So it's just literally right across the
All right.
street. So you go to tether your horses, and you see outside of the sheriff's office, you see a man, probably about middle age, with kind of silver gray hair. He's wearing some small dark spectacles. He's got a bright yellow star on his vest. He sees you coming over and putting your horses up.
Just put them around that post over there. That'll be good.
Very well, Sheriff.
We're not, everything's good. We were given these horses.
That's fine. I wouldn't think otherwise.
Okay.
My name is Sheriff Lloyd Silverboom, but everybody just calls me Sheriff Boomer.
Sheriff Boomer,
Nice
pleasure
to meet you.
He's a small gnomish man. He goes to shake your hand, kind of looks up at Massimo and says,
Oh, you're a big one, aren't you?
That's right. Yes.
Oh, you're that. Oh, I know who you are. You're Massimo Lionheart.
That's right.
Yeah, I've heard tales about you.
Of course.
And your name, sir?
Starts with a J. Recently saved the realm. I don't know if the Queen, personal friend, Jerik Darkharbor.
Oh, okay.
Anything? Jerik Darkharbor.
Never heard of you.
Sheriff,
well.
I lost my keys again.
Yeah.
Sorry. Hi, you guys are new in town. And you see
Yes.
this tiny little gnome woman, even smaller than Sheriff Boomer, probably about half his age as well, come out.
Now, Pidgeot, I didn't tell you to come out here, but that's okay. Listen, we have friends. No, we have friends. Say hi, Pidgeot.
Hi, Pidgeot.
Hi, Pidgeot.
Hello. Hi.
How are you doing?
This is my deputy of sorts, Pidgeot.
Hey, Pidgeot.
Hi, he's a big feller. I'm going to go back inside. I can't find my keys. And as she turns around, you see that she's got the keys clipped onto the back of her belt.
Pidgeot, did you... she'll find them. She's fine. She's harmless. Well, it's nice to have y'all in town. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you while you're staying in Zeppelbrum.
Very well.
Have you had anything special going on in town? Any concerns? Any trouble lately?
Well, just trying to keep the farmers happy. I mean, every once in a while, one of them dragonborn soldiers comes out and tries to steal stuff, or thieves. That's the problem. I mean, hey, y'all from Falconreach, aren't you? I mean, ain't you trying to do something about that? I mean, not that I have anything to do with politics. Only the sheriff here. But well, it sure would be nice if that could be done. But hey, I'm just gonna welcome y'all and say. If you're just passing through, what brings you to town?
Massimo kneels down on one and gets close to Sheriff Boomer, and he puts his hand on his shoulder. And
Oh,
he
okay.
says, we're going to do everything we can to solve this dragonborn.
Well, I sure would appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Then he stands back up and then turns around.
Now, that is an honest fellow. Oh, hello.
Yeah, we're all just as honest and trustworthy as Massimo.
You're one of them kitty cat fellas, aren't you? Hold on, I think I got some treats.
No, it's fine.
I usually give these to the horses, but
I don't.
would you like? It's just a bit of cheese.
Massimo comes back fast and he knocks it out of his hand and he says, Don't! belittle my companion.
Oh. Sorry. Nothing was meant harmful by it. I didn't.
Very
mean to-
well.
Thanks, man. That's
All right,
Let's go.
Yep.
It's not going to come across on a podcast, but if our listeners can just assume Jerik rolls his eyes every single time Massimo speaks, that would be great.
And if they could also assume that Massimo also looks at Jerik every time he's doing this, makes eye contact.
Yep.
Specifically to
All
twist
right.
that
Well, y'all
guy.
have fun. Make sure to enjoy the town. Nice to meet y'all.
Is he on a conveyor belt?
We're walking away.
All right, so you guys
he
heading
seemed nice.
back to the Whiskey Nip?
So
Yep.
I'm very confused about this mission because we're not supposed to be telling, like, this is like we're like secret, right? We're clandestine.
Seems like we're on the down low. We just have to make sure things go well.
I'm just saying, with all due respect, I appreciate you, Massimo. I'm just saying
He's not that down low, is
he
he?
stands out.
Yeah.
He's like literally very tall,
Very big.
and everyone here knows who he is.
To an annoying degree.
I mean, it's fine. It's. I mean, if under other circumstances, I wouldn't mind. He's a very stand-up fellow. I'm digging. I mean, this could be advantageous to us, but we're still trying to be very.
He's probably here to
sneaky.
provide a distraction while we do the real work.
Oh, yep. You're probably right.
Hello, barkeep.
So you make your way over and you open the door to the Whiskey Nip. You can see that it's a small, little, quaint tavern. They have rooms up above. Walking in, you can see that behind the bar, there's a tall male orc who seems to be running things, serving drinks. There's a few gnomes, a couple half-orcs. It's kind of a nice little mix throughout the bar. Chaser actually notices that towards the corner, there's one couple of gnomes that are sitting together, and while everybody else is kind of laughing and having a good time, they look a little down. They just don't really match the vibe of everybody else that's in the bar, but everybody else seems like they're having a really good time. You can see that in one of the booths away from the bar area that Margot has gotten 4 pitchers or glasses of what appears to be ale, and as she sees you enter the bar, she kind of waves you to come over and sit with her.
I go there.
Massimo sees the barkeep, and he, half-orc, you said?
He's a full orc.
Full orc. He makes eye contact, and he says, "Ha! Finally, someone on my level. Hail."
Hello there. You're a tall feller there.
Likewise.
If I seen you around here, you don't look like you belong in this part.
No, I'm new in town. You may have heard of me, Massimo Lionheart.
What? Massimo Lionheart.
That's right.
Oh my God. Well, my name is Boar. I run things here. I'm so excited you're here. Anything you need, you just let me know, man.
Jerik sees this and stands up and says, "That's right, everybody. The great Massimo Lionheart is here, and he would like to buy all of you a drink."
The bar erupts.
Massimo.
Heavens to
See, he
me.
provides a good distraction.
Yeah, but we just like we're always with him. That's the thing is like he's all distracting and people see us. Like we should have. I mean,
I kind of feel like when I'm next to him, nobody sees me.
what? Well, I mean, you're not very remarkable. Like I stand out. I'm a tabaxi. No one ever seen a tabaxi.
Thanks,
around
buddy. Have a free drink on Massimo.
Oh, okay, cool.
So you sit down. I'm assuming you're sitting down with Margot.
Yeah, we'll
Is
come over.
Massimo joining as well?
Yep.
Oh, fellas. So I got you some drinks as promised. I hope you enjoy them. All right, I'm just going to come straight with you guys. I have a little bit of a favor to ask. I can trust you guys, right?
To the end of the earth.
Generally.
Yep.
Okay. Well,
We can have them leave if you want.
oh, Massimo.
I would not be offended.
You mean you and I alone? Oh, gosh. No. I do need to talk to all of you. You see, part of the negotiations that are supposed to happen the day after tomorrow is we have a bit of a peace offering for the Dragonborn diplomat that's coming out. It's a very, very precious stone. It's a relic from a dragon deity called the Eye of Tamara. Queen Mora gifted it to me to bring here from her private vault. But, well, you see, 2 days ago, I don't know what happened. It went missing. I had it, and then all of a sudden I didn't. I have no idea what happened. I mean, it's got to be somewhere near town. It couldn't have gotten that far. It was so recent, and I haven't told the Queen because she has so much on her plate, and I don't want to be a burden, but maybe since you're here, you've got a day, maybe you could help me find it.
Of course, we'll help you in any way we can.
Okay.
We'll find it.
I don't know where to start, and I want you to enjoy your stay. She said that this was supposed to be easy, relaxing, and Massimo, the Dragonborns, they asked for you by name. They wanted you to come.
Makes sense. It makes sense.
Of course they did.
They're big fans.
All right. Well, listen. Look, when did you notice that it was gone? Where do you think it might be?
I woke up and it was gone. It might have been maybe somebody took it from my pocket. Maybe
Woke up this
somebody
morning. Yesterday. When?
This was yesterday.
Okay. Yesterday.
It was on your person? Like you kept it?
I kept it. She turns out her pocket. I kept it right here. I had my hand on it most of the times. I'm not stupid, okay? I'm good at my job.
Of course not. No. Well, this is what we're here for. Now, when was the last time you remember seeing it before you noticed it was missing?
Oh, gosh. Oh, I don't know. She takes a swig of her ale, a deep swig. I don't know. I mean, I was here in town. There were a couple people at the bar. I was chatting with them, and I went to sleep, and I woke up, and it was gone.
So you remember you had it when you were here at the bar chatting with those people?
Yeah, I believe
You recognize,
so.
are they still here? Are they in the bar right now?
I mean, aside from the bartender, no. Nobody.
And you didn't tell anyone?
We can't tell anybody it's missing. I mean, if this fell into the wrong hands, it could be really bad.
Of course, it's the eye of tomorrow.
Tamara.
It's Tamara.
She said eye of tomorrow.
I said
Not what
Tamara.
she said.
Yes, eye of tomorrow.
All right. You leave the smarting to us.
Listen, just it's we can deal with it in the morning. Let's I don't even want to think about
All
it.
right. No. It's okay. Like, you've got lots of negotiations to plan. We're going to take care of this.
What does it look like?
It's green and it's kind of square shaped and it's got draconic runes on it.
How big is it?
It's about 2 by 3 inches.
Okay.
It's a nice sized little stone. It's beautiful and
So it's valuable, I assume.
yeah,
Wouldn't
of
make a very
course.
good present. Did it have any magical properties or any reason anybody would want it besides being valuable?
I have no idea. I mean, the draconic
Got
stuff
runes
is a
on it.
little,
Runes usually mean
little outside of my wheelhouse.
Magic
I'm not
and or
really.
trouble.
I'm a talker. I
And you wouldn't happen to have, mentioned it to anybody that you had it. I'm just saying, you're a talker. You might have just gotten a little friendly with someone,
Listen, I
and
take my job very seriously.
these things happen.
Go ahead and roll an insight check for me.
Okay?
Do you want me to roll that for you?
No, it's 18.
18.
Wow.
You get the impression that she might not be the sharpest tool in the shed, and even though you get the impression that she thinks she's telling you the truth, but also you don't know for sure that that's what actually happened. There's a very good chance that she blabbed to somebody.
Okay. No, it's just, sometimes people, they might sense that you've got something valuable on your person. I've met some unscrupulous people that are able to, tease out of people what they might have.
Well, this town does have a bandit problem. There's a group of them. I hear the sheriff talking about them all the time. They're called the Griftara Gang. Lots of people get robbed by them sometimes on the roads outside of town, and sometimes they come into town. Stuff happens. There's a possibility. I mean, I don't know. Nobody really knows where their hideout is, but I mean, heck, that couple in the corner, they showed up last night. They said that they had a bit of a run-in with them too.
Is that the couple that looks upset?
Yep.
You know what rolling a 0 is? It's when you are like, I gotta get something from the other room.
Dude, we can't move on from this?
No, it's all I've been thinking about. It's when you go and walk, you're like, I need to get something, and then you walk into the room and you instantly forget and just
Why
stand
am
there
I
like
here?
a dope for 2 minutes. That's what rolling a 0 is. You're like,
As you're talking,
Anyway.
the barkeep comes over and he takes a look at your drinks. Have you guys been drinking? You finishing your drinks, or you
Yeah.
not drinking?
Moderately.
Okay.
Responsibly, as always.
So he takes a look and he says, "Can I get you guys anything else? A guest here. You guys are my guests. Anything we can get you guys?"
whatever your favorite drink is,
Oh, I've got a whiskey you're gonna love.
I will try it.
He goes away. He comes back, and he's got a tray with 4 little shots of whiskey on it. He places it down, and he says, please, 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 to your health.
Massimo shoots it back.
So does Chaser.
Gulp.
Tell me, friend, you've seen Margot here at the bar the last couple days, right?
Oh, yeah, she is lovely. I mean, we've talked about her life story. She really had a great relationship with her parents, which is something we're really connected on. Along with Sharon. I mean, I was really on paper, we shouldn't mesh, but with Tara Gang, really connected on. We get along great.
Whatever your favorite drink is.
Responsibly as always.
Hey everybody, this is Chris, and thank you for listening to the One Shot. This is part 1, and we will have part 2 with our next post. I hope you guys enjoy this one. It's a ridiculous episode. Got a couple quick announcements. First of all, we have opened up our Discord server. We have a Knights of the Roll Table Discord server. You can find the link at our Twitter, which is @RolledTable. And if you go to our profile and look at the first pinned tweet, you will see a link to join our Discord server. We look forward to talking with all of you. We have channels on all of our seasons. You can see artwork officially all in one place. You can submit fan art if you want fan art or ask questions to the cast. We're all on there, including guest stars that have been on the podcast as well. So we look forward to kind of building our community. We want to discuss ideas with DMs, and if you want to build your characters there, we can give you hints on role play and like character development and all kinds of stuff. Plus there's some kind of weird stuff, like Jeff has a whole thing about, how to make pizza, and so and there's some fun stuff too. So and let us know what kind of podcasts that you listen to, and if you have any recommendations for D&D or RPG tools and resources that you like. So join our Discord server. It's you can just search for Roll Table on Discord, but for the official invitation, go to our Twitter @RolledTable and click on the first pinned tweet. There is a link that takes you to Discord. Also, just a reminder that the 2 DMs podcast on Spotify and iTunes, or on the Apple Podcasts, just did an interview with Zach and Jen, and they it's a lot of fun. It's out now, so you can go listen to that. That's the 2 DMs podcast. We want to support our other podcast friends out there, and it's always fun to do these recordings with everybody else. Please check us out on Twitter. We also have an Instagram where we post original artwork from myself and tips and things like that. If you're playing a lot of D&D during this weird time that we live in, you might need some music. So check out Arcane Anthems on Patreon. That is what Weston's doing, is original free music that you can have during your campaigns and for your characters. We are all in this together, you guys, and we are excited to be playing a lot of D&D, whether we're by ourselves or kind of crossing over into this virtual realm. So we're excited to play with you guys, and we are going to remind you not to go out, but stay in and make life an adventure.
You wake up, and you are not anywhere that you recognize.
In retrospect, this was predictable.
You're feeling a little groggy. Your head is kind of aching. You're not feeling 100%, but as your eyes kind of adjust and you take in the room around you, you realize that you are in a small cell. There's it's an iron bars of the cell. There's a small wooden bench. You can see some stuff's been kind of carved into the bench by various patrons of this cell.
Patrons.
Yep. And
5 stars.
and
Would be arrested. Would be imprisoned
great.
again.
Oh, lovely.
the Yelp reviews.
Wooden bench.
And looking up, you also
Tried the
see. So you see that the cell is within the office of what you presume is probably the sheriff's office. You can see that in the corner up above there is a small crystal owl. It's not moving, but it is pointed towards you and the rest of the room. You see there's a small desk, and sitting at the desk is Pidget, who you met earlier. And little Pidget is staring at you as if she is keeping you trapped in the cell with her eyeballs.
Pidget, what's happened?
Oh, you're awake.
Yes.
Are you still angry, sir?
Where's my sword?
Oh well, your stuff is over here.
I've got some clothes, and you realize that you are in your skivvies.
You know, usually I remember a lot more when this happens.
This sort of thing has happened to me before. Last time I kind of went wonky for an hour, and then I started to turn into a snake creature. But now I have dark vision, so it's okay. It works out.
She holds up a pile of clothes, and they are sopping wet.
Yeah, you guys, you were kind of crazy last night. You guys kind of created some problems.
Problems? Impossible.
I mean, kind of possible. What did we do?
You upset a lot of people. I mean, you guys, in the middle of the night, you were in the middle of the street holding these clothes. You were yelling all kinds of crazy stuff. You, sir, you were singing something about Ramara, and you kept trying to pickpocket the sheriff as he was trying to bring you in.
This all checks out.
Sounds like
And you kept saying, "Don't trust anyone. We can't trust anyone." And it was really people tried to sleep. This is a small town.
We've been wrongfully arrested.
And we apologize, so I think we can move
the sheriff gave me
behind.
strict orders. You guys cannot be released until he comes back. He was concerned. He went on the road. He's going to go meet up with that dragon diplomat, make sure they get here safe. He said, you guys obviously can't be trusted.
Massimo's going to put his hands on the bar, and he says, "Pidget, let me out of this."
Listen, what about Margot?
Go ahead and give me an intimidation check.
Good. Oh. 6. It was a terrible roll.
Pidget kind of looks and is timid, and she reaches for her keys, but then she shakes her head. She says, no. The sheriff was very clear. I can't let you out. You
Then
guys
Massimo will attempt to open the door.
go ahead and give me a strength check with disadvantage.
They're kind of built to not let that happen, Massimo.
Yeah, but I'm big. Look how big I am.
Yeah,
I have to
I mean,
hunch down to be in
very
here.
impressive.
He is really big.
21.
So Massimo grabs the iron bars and he pushes, and you hear a small creak, and you can see that he has bent the
You're gonna
iron.
break it, man.
That's the idea, Darkharbor.
Listen, it's also illegal to break out of jail. So if we've broken the law,
It's illegal to jail me.
I don't think that's. Trust me, if they.
Could you please, you guys, you're going to get me in a lot of trouble.
Okay, look, Pidget. He's sorry. Do you know any magic? Do you know about magic?
No, I'm a deputy.
Okay, well, listen. I know a spell. You've probably heard about it. It's called Zone of Truth, and I could cast that spell on all of us, and then you would know that we are telling the truth, and we need your help, Pidget, because somebody is up to real bad.
Oh, I
and the
don't like
queen has
bad.
entrusted us to find them and stop them.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion.
Hey, you know it's not -1 for Jerik? Persuasion. 20.
He says, I mean, you're with Massimo Lionheart, so you must be honest.
And he
The
is
sheriff would
big.
hate it if something bad happened.
And you know what? The sheriff could be in danger if he's gone out there
Oh, God.
blindly in our place.
Oh God! And she fumbles and she opens up. She takes her keys and she opens up the cell and she says, "Okay, but don't tell him I let you out. I'm gonna go."
Pidget, you're
upstairs."
doing the right thing. And if anybody asks, you tell him Massimo broke out.
Oh, nobody will believe
And it's
that.
not your fine.
Well, just. Yeah, we.
We're fine. Guys, let's go. Pidget, you've done the right thing.
So she fumbles for her keys and then with a creak, she opens the door and she shoos you guys out of the jail.
Do we get our clothes and stuff?
Yes, you do, but they are sopping wet.
I hate
Why are
this.
these wet again?
Also, Jerik, you notice
Yes.
they get their weapons back, but you notice that your sword previously inhabited by Javadriel, is not present. And instead you see that there happens to be on the table of that desk, you see there's a plate with some breadcrumbs and there's a small butter knife. And the butter knife says,
Jerik Darkharbor!
You have got to be kidding me. What happened to the sword?
Pick me up, Jerik!
Where is it? Pidget, where'd the sword go? There was a big sword.
We are destined to be together again!
That is not a weapon. That's a butter knife.
What we've got.
What am I going to do, butter somebody?
Improvise!
I take the I take the knife and I drop it in my scabbard.
Finally, the weapon matches the man.
you did not have. So Pidget says, "Oh, you didn't have a sword last night. You just were flailing around with your arm."
Well, why were we wet?
You
Where
guys
were
should
we?
go. You guys should
Pidget,
go.
where's the envoy? Where are they?
And she pushes you out the door and she shuts the door behind you.
Where are they? Where's the envoy? Pidget!
So as you go out into the street, you can see the bar that your horses were tethered to has been pushed down onto the ground. It looks broken. Your horses are nowhere. You see some tracks that lead out of town. You also see in the inn across the street, you see there's a young orc that's sweeping, and they look at you, and they just kind of shoot you some angry child orc daggers as they're sweeping in front.
Sorry about that. Sorry.
Yeah, you should be sorry.
He gets out of control, pointing at Massimo. It's hard to control him, but we're better now. He's feeling better.
No, shut up,
And
Darkharbor.
he's
Where's this
willing-
envoy?
He's willing to pay for all the damages.
I am willing to pay. Mm-hmm. I will.
See?
I don't need money.
I'll take that money and give it to my pa.
And also, if you have aspirations for higher education, he could maybe lay down like a trust fund or like a
I
scholarship
don't need
fund.
no money from you guys.
Okay.
You guys are trouble.
You don't need to insult him.
Hey, listen, are you related to the barkeep here? Do you know who that is?
That's my dad.
Okay. What was his name?
Boar, my dad.
Boar.
Yeah.
How's he doing?
Well, he's pretty pissed off. You guys
Okay.
wrecked his bar.
Is he upstairs? Is he here?
No, he went with the sheriff.
Of course he did. Okay.
Where did they go?
He said something out of town. He said that I was in charge and I had to clean up the mess that you guys made inside the bar last
Hey,
night.
kid, listen, you're doing
You don't talk to me. You're the worst.
What? No, I'm just going to say that you're doing a great job. You're clearly the man in charge right now.
Well, I am.
I know. I'm saying you're doing a really good job out here. Did you see who else went with your pop? Was there like a little lady?
It
little
was just the two of them. They left early. There was no lady. She went with you guys.
Oh,
Whoa,
okay.
where's Margot? There was 4 drinks. There was 4 shots.
4 of us, yes.
And Margot had one of them, right?
So she's the one. We need her.
You guys were a mess.
Wait, who went out? So the sheriff and your dad. Did anybody know? Margot didn't go with them? Who?
Margot went with you last night. You 3 were the worst, and Margot was pretty terrible too. You come look at this, and he opens the door, and you look, and you see inside the inn that all of the tables, the legs of the tables, look like they've been scratched.
Yeah. That's, I must have been really. I get that way sometimes. Sorry.
Yeah, you were a mess. This guy, and he points at Massimo, wouldn't stop singing. He kept saying, "What's a word that rhymes with Ramara?" I mean, that's not even a real word.
Tamara.
And then that was actually, yeah, he had a song. He said, "I'll see you tomorrow. You're oh so far. Wear my fedora."
This is highly unbelievable, and he slowly zips up his backpack, hiding the ukulele fret underneath it. Somebody else, not me.
Fedora. Make a little note of
And
that.
you, and he points at Jerik. And he
Yes.
says, you were crying with that couple that was in the corner of the bar. You were literally sobbing with them. They were playing cards. And then you got everybody, and you guys left in a huff.
Okay. How
Makes
are
sense.
they? Like, they went with us?
No, they stayed. They're up in their room inside.
Okay. Well, maybe I should go check on them. Can you tell us which room?
We need to
know.
I want
find
to make sure
Margot.
they're
And
okay.
he holds out his hand. He says,
Massimo,
I don't know.
pay
I got a lot of work
the
to do
kid.
here.
Throw some
Paying for the
cash to
thing.
the kid. It's a donation. It's tax deductible.
Where's Margot? We need to find Margot, not waste time with this couple.
We're following leads.
I mean, if we're
What
talking to
lead?
them.
You stay down here and help clean up, and we will go see what that couple knows.
Fine, but I'm not paying anybody for anything.
You see how he is? Do you see how he is in the situation? Everybody thinks he's
You're
so
all jerks
awesome.
to me.
Okay,
I'm
here.
gonna.
No, Chaser is going to take care of you.
I'll just give the kid here. Here's a gold piece. One little
Just
gold
one?
there. Well,
Just one?
okay,
Just
two,
one?
two.
2 gold pieces.
There you go.
For your
Do you
troubles.
see these tables right now?
Well, the thing is once we find our friends, then we'll go ahead and contact some higher ups, and they'll get you a whole new little set of furniture here.
All right. Fine.
You realize we know the queen, right?
Shut up, Massimo. Let's go upstairs.
I don't see a queen here. She ain't done nothing for us. We got our own problems.
We go to the room.
Okay.
being a real queen
so
right
you go
now.
upstairs, you see the room, you knock on the room. And so opening the door, you see there's a small gnome couple. They're kind of young. They open the door, and when they see Jerik,
Hi.
oh, Jerik, it's you. Oh, honey. Gideon, do you see? It's Jerik.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Oh, Jerik, it's such a treat. Did
Jerik
you
Darkharbor.
find them?
Hi. Did we might still be, do we find
Yes, the ruffians that robbed sweet Gideon and I. You
The
remember me,
bandits.
Bunda?
The bandits, yes. that
we
were
are
telling
still
you
looking.
about.
We were hoping that we're going to head out this morning. Did we?
Well, you left last night with your little friend.
Did, and it got a little bit
Yes, you were
complicated.
very determined.
The cat and the big dude, the big dumb
Yes, and the small
right
woman.
here.
Mm-hmm.
It's
one, and the small woman. Okay, which way did we go?
That was it was before he took off his arm and reattached it again because he was trying to be impressive.
That was it was a little
I
impressive.
mean, it was very impressive. I mean,
Yes.
I've never seen a cat with a metal arm before.
Can you take off your arm?
it's not. It's robotic. I'm not part metal. Hi guys. Hey, what's up?
We really
hello.
appreciate you really cheered us up last night and gave us hope. We were having just the worst honeymoon, and you really turned things around. So thank you, Jerik.
Well,
You're
you two deserve
such
it.
a kind,
all
feeling soul.
right? We wish nothing but happiness in your future. So we're just going to head back out. And finish up a few things with maybe the bandits.
Yes, so you found them.
The bandits. Mhm.
Yes, you said you were going to find them.
Mhm, we were, and we left you here.
Yes.
Just make sure, just to double check everything for posterity. You stayed here, and we went off to find the bandits that
Yes,
stole your
They stole all of our possessions.
possessions.
Yes, we were talking last
Everything.
night. We told you how we were ambushed at Pegamore Springs while we were having a relaxing soak.
Such
for
a
our
nice
honeymoon.
place.
Memories get a little fuzzy, you know what it is when you're
Yes.
on the honeymoon, you're in love.
I hear you.
Sometimes
So
that's
we
what
went
you
out
want.
with Margot, the woman, to find your stuff at Pegamore Springs.
Pegamore.
Pegamore.
Yes, it's a very sacred hot spring. I'm
Yep.
surprised you haven't heard of it.
That makes sense. Yep.
Okay, if
Oh,
we
and the
showed you like a
attendants-
giant map, could you point to that?
I suppose.
Jason, pull out your giant map.
It's a bit of a locals only secret.
Yes,
Sing
it's
sopping
not
wine.
actually on most maps, but let's see. There's the mountains.
Yes,
and
you don't remember. You make the left
there's,
of the
I think right
the
there,
glade.
right about there is where it
Yes,
should be.
it's a lovely, small little creek and a waterfall, and then those hot springs are just
And the
heavenly.
attendants are quite nice.
Stop, lovey.
This sounds nice.
Yes, it was lovely, and unfortunately, though, we were ambushed on our way back, and those ruffians, they took our stuff, and
You left
you
a-
were quite excited when we mentioned that they were
Yes.
going to bring it back to the dragon.
The dragon, like
Yes.
capital D dragon, big dragon.
I don't know. I mean, again, the memories get a little fuzzy, but
Yeah, I'm having the same problem.
yes.
But so, and we didn't see you after that?
Well, I mean, we retired to our rooms. We did hear the commotion out front later on when you came.
Yeah,
and,
that was all
we saw
Massimo.
quite a bit of all of you.
All right, let's go.
why
to
I
let's
say,
go to
why
these
are your
hot springs.
clothes wet?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was, you know how it's really humid out in the morning. It's all really wet. We thought we would leave our clothes out to, air them out, and it just got really the morning dew. It's just,
Well, I suppose I might be able to help with that, dear. If you do.
Oh, lovely.
I learned
you?
a little bit of it, and he does prestidigitation, and goes, and all of your clothes go, and sucks the water out, and they just get dry.
I love
thank
it
you,
when
Gideon.
You're
it worked.
So kind.
I'm
He's been practicing.
learning some things.
thank you.
Of course. Least we could do for you hunting down those ruffians.
Yes, and if you do find my old ring, you'll bring it back, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, the one with the little rose petal on it.
Oh, and
petal ring, yes.
Mr. Lionheart, thank you so much for the kind monetary gift. I mean, no one's ever given that much money to us before.
Yes, I mean, it was more than we started with.
It'll go towards our honey fund.
Yes, of course, true love only comes once in a lifetime.
Come on, guys, let's go. All right, so listen. It sounds like maybe Margot's out at that hot springs. Also, maybe we already got wet. I feel like we gotta go out there and look for her. Just retrace our steps till we figure out what happened to her. Right?
That makes sense. That makes the most amount of sense here.
Mr. Wet Clothes, how about you?
Very well. I suppose you have a point, Darkharbor.
Thank you.
Let's go to the spring.
Also, yeah, I mean, we might be able to find your sword, so you don't have to worry about your butter knife.
We might
would
come
be
across
nice.
an English muffin that
Oh yeah.
challenges us.
Justice will be served regardless of the size of the blade.
Thank you, Joe.
Jerik, if maybe you could just keep him in the butter knife, and then you can have a regular sword.
No, I've definitely tried that. It's not going to work. As soon as I have a sword, he goes back in the sword.
Really? Mm-hmm. Here, take mine.
I take his sword.
And it's 2 times the size of your body.
This is really heavy. I don't think I can use this. Joe? No, I don't really want to. You keep it. All right. Okay, guys, I have a plan.
Okay.
To get to the hot springs.
Fine.
I can summon a horse.
One?
One horse.
What
And,
will you guys ride?
well, I feel like we could all. Well, you could run beside us if you want, or I feel like we could maybe all squish on top of it, and it could get us out there a little bit faster.
Like, how big of a horse are you talking here? Because, I mean, it's going to be a bit of a stretch for the two of us. You put Massimo on there, it's going to split this thing in half.
All right, so
I will
I'm gonna
not be the
cast-
meat of this sandwich. Let me just be clear about that.
I'm going to cast Find Steed, a paladin spell. You summon a spirit that assumes the form of an unusually intelligent, strong, and loyal steed, creating a long-lasting bond with it. Hello, steed.
Bonjour. Wow, this thing is smart.
Hey, so we need a ride.
You asked me to give you a ride. I will do it for you.
All right, so could you carry all 3 of us? I know that might be a burden on you, but you look particularly strong and powerful, and it's really important.
I am strong and powerful, like you say, but I will not be able to carry all of you, especially the big one. He is too big.
What? Come on. Can you just take me?
No. I can carry the feline and you, my paladin friend, but the Goliath is quite big.
All right, you can jog along. If we need to, we'll rotate. If you get tired, if you can't keep up, you can ride.
Can we get a wagon and you pull it?
We're fine. Okay, come on.
All right, let's go.
Cast Find Wagon.
Hello, I'm a wagon.
So
You
we
you have a folk hero thing, right?
Yeah. Is the town like empty?
No, there's a few people. It's kind of early in the morning, so people are just kind of starting to wake and mill about. There's like a small bakery. You can smell that they're starting to do some stuff. There's a couple
Is there
people out on the street.
Are there like stables or
There's some
other...
stables a little bit further into town, past the sheriff's office, like about 4 houses
All right,
down.
I'm gonna head over there.
You go over to the stables and you see that there's a little half orc. He's not really little. He's half orc size. And he's got just one tusk hanging out on the left side of his face.
Hail there, citizen.
You're the one that was making all the noise last night.
No, that was my companions. Unfortunately, they get a little bit
No,
out
you
of
were
control.
singing.
I
It was quite a nice song, but
I don't sing.
not at 3 in the morning.
Massimo doesn't sing. That's not a thing Massimo does.
Well, you did last night.
Well, must have been somebody else you heard. I need a horse.
For you,
Yes,
you probably need one of the war horses.
probably.
Which I've only got one.
I'll take him.
10 gold.
Gold. For me, I'm a local hero.
It's a rental.
Of course, I'll bring it back.
All right.
But you could always say that this is the horse Massimo Lionheart rode into battle against the Dragonborns to save the town of
Zeppelbrum.
Zeppelbrum. Love Zeppelbrum.
Go ahead and roll persuasion. What is the folk
Charisma.
hero? What does folk hero do again?
Just people are inclined to help you.
All right,
That's
so you can have
basically it.
what advantage? You can have advantage.
A 23.
Boom. Folksy.
Well, I mean, you did do a lot of good for the land, being the one that killed that Kishara lady and all. I mean, single-handedly.
He was not
was me.
even there.
that's what
that
the-
was not him. He was fighting corgis.
Who's that guy?
Shut up,
With
shut up,
corgis.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
Well, I mean,
I recall the death blow.
tell you what, I'll give you this horse for 7 gold, and if you let people know about Trevor's stables.
Trevor Stables.
That's right. The only one.
The only one in Zeppelbrum.
That's right.
Great.
Trevor Stables.
You have a deal. 7 gold.
All right.
All right.
What if he signs it? Will he do it for less? Signs the horse?
Are you don't sign a horse.
You could brand it.
It's already got a brand.
Okay. Let's go. Take the horse.
You see this big black and white spot speckled, on the rump, kind of this giant with a large, thick mane.
What's your name, sweetheart?
Oh, he's a horse you don't toke.
I know, but what's their name?
Well, normally I call that one Cupcake.
Cupcake? I will name it
He only responds to Cupcake.
Come on, Cupcake.
Chrysanthera.
The
Let's
horse
ride.
doesn't move. The horse
Let's
doesn't move.
Gets on. Let's
Come on.
ride, Chrysanthera.
The horse does not move.
Chrysanthera.
Come on,
Doesn't
Cupcake.
move.
Cupcake, let's go.
Oh, the minute that Jerik says cupcake, the horse starts to jump.
Oh, okay, let's go.
So,
All right.
To be fair, would you want to be killed by a guy riding a horse called Cupcake? No. This is I would name a war horse Cupcake.
that's condescending to your enemies. Hey, so, horse, do you... I've only ever done this before. Like,
Oui.
do you have a name, or do I name you, or Bree?
I said
Oh, we, yes. So, like, do you have a name, or am I supposed to name you, or...
I do not have a name. It's whatever you want to give me a name.
Okay.
I am your steed.
All right, well, I just thought you said Bree. Can I call you Bree?
Sure.
It's
Brie? Like
yeah.
the cheese?
Yeah. It's like classy. And
You could
like,
call me Bree. I am a woman.
Okay. Well, okay.
I mean, I am a female horse.
Works either way, really. So nice to meet you. Bree, if that's okay with you, do you like that name, or do you want to pick your own? You can pick your own if you want.
I like it. Fine. It's gracious.
All right, well, if you want to change it, you let me know.
Like Chrysanthor.
No, it's a terrible
No, I do not like that name.
Yeah,
Don't
it's
ever
awful.
call me that.
Us Warriors 3 ride on Cupcake and Brie.
Hi-ho!
So the bro party,
That would make a wonderful tune.
you set out towards Pegamore Springs on Cupcake and Brie.
It's making me hungry.
It's like we're at a bachelorette party.
I mean,
I'm so wasted.
I don't remember anything that happened last night.
Oh my god, why are my clothes so wet?
God.
so our heroes, mounted on Cupcake and Brie, make their way into the forest, and the forest gets thicker and the vegetation gets far more green and lush, and eventually kind of hear the sounds of a light waterfall and a babbling brook. And eventually the clearing gives way right where you see on the map that Gideon and Bunda showed you. That's the name of the couple, by the way.
Bunda?
Oh yeah, we only heard
Bunda.
Gideon's name. We never got her name.
Yeah, that was her name,
Rude
Bunda.
of us.
So anyway, so right there you see, it opens up and you see this beautiful crystal blue water with a layer of steam rising off of it. There's a small little waterfall with like a small little cave behind it. And then you can see beautiful women who you might recognize. Well, let's see. If you guys want to go ahead and roll a history check, we'll see if you can recognize what they are. But they are these women, and you can hear them kind of laughing and splashing each other.
I rolled a 7.
18.
15.
Chaser has no idea what they are, but Jerik and Massimo, you recognize that these are probably dryads.
Hello.
And so, are you approaching to say hello?
Yeah, so I hop off of Bree and say, like, you want to... I can, like, dismiss you. You want to take 5, or... I can, like, dismiss Bree and have her, like, go to another plane. Bree, you want to, like, I can dismiss you so you can take a break, or...
It's no problem for me. It's whatever you need.
So I'll unsummon Bree.
Okay. Mon Dieu, I will be back whenever you need me.
Okay, see you later.
Okay, so Bree disappears as Massimo keeping Cupcake around.
Cupcake's a live horse, right?
Yeah, but like, are you gonna are you staying on the horse? Are you gonna get down? What's the plan?
Chaser, hold my horse.
That's not really my job.
Hell.
I mean, we can just tie it up to a tree or.
Hello, dryads.
Oh my goodness! And one of them, she sees you and she stands up out of the water. Her hair is cascading down. And, she has long, beautiful blue hair and a very curvy frame. She's very lovely, and she says, "I wasn't expecting to see you back here, Jerik Darkharbor."
Hey, well, we missed you, and also...
Oh, you did? Well, why don't you come on in, have a swim?
So here's the thing. We don't remember you.
What? You mean your time here meant so little to you that you forgot all about Allure and all of the beautiful dryads here at Pegamore Springs?
Unfortunately, yes. But on the bright side, we're getting to experience this first meeting all over again, and it's wonderful.
It's a great reframe.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you.
smooth, very smooth.
Well, that's unfortunate, but I suppose we can accommodate. I assume you brought another offering.
Yes, but we are actually looking for something we lost, and her name is Margot. Do you remember Margot came here with us last night?
My memory's a little foggy. It's hard to remember much of last night. It was just so nice having you all here. Why don't you come on
It
in
was.
and take a dish?
Do you need to be
Come back in
bribed?
the water, Cloverbark.
Oh, that's Sprig. She misses you too.
Hi,
All right, so
kitty.
just a second. Hold on. Can we maybe insight? Is anybody good at insight?
All insight.
What are you trying to like decide?
I mean, I want to, as Jerik, decide: are they trustworthy, or are they trying to like drag me in here and drown me? Or
We survived.
Roll insight.
I'm noting I was wet. My clothes were wet before, and that might be a thing. Oh, I rolled an 18, so 17.
17. So, I mean, so you're trying to figure out whether you can trust
So
them.
she's saying specifically, like, come on into the water with me, made me think, you might drown me.
Well,
This might also, like, I don't
also
know.
remember-
Also, actually, the other thing specifically, do they really not remember Margot or not?
so those are two different things. So which one is the priority here?
All right. Are they trying to?
Margot.
Are they a threat? Was the first thing
Margot.
I was thinking. We always assess threats first.
No,
You
it's
got your
fine.
own insight,
You're with
Jeff.
Massimo.
With a roll of 18, your insight is telling you that they aren't telling you everything. You're not sure that they're like evil, but they're definitely looking out for themselves.
All right. Well, second roll for do they know where Margot is was a 5.
Margot who?
I don't think they know who our Margot is, you guys.
Well, did you maybe describe her? Describe her to them. Maybe it'll.
I'm not.
I'm pretty
answering
sure they don't
anything else
know.
until we get a new offering.
What?
We like the last one so much.
Oh,
Isn't that right, Sprig?
Yeah,
That
we
last
really
offering.
like that one. Windsloop is playing with it over there.
Yeah.
What would you like as an offering that would be as good as the last one?
What does Windsloop have?
Wait a minute. Shh. Oh, you could. All
I
right.
splash it in the water with the flat part.
You know what?
it
Here,
goes
here.
splish.
I pick up my scabbard and hold it upside down so the butter knife falls out, and I hold up the butter knife. Haha! Here,
Whoa,
Javadriel, tell them about how great you are.
It's so small.
Oh, but it's so packed. It packs a punch. It's about how you use it. It butters things. Javadriel, tell them.
Jerik gets that a lot.
Javadriel, tell them about the. It's a.
This is not the time.
Ooh.
This is.
See, it
this
talks.
is. Do you want to be in an actual sword again and not a butter knife? Because we talked about this.
Yes!
So if you just like sell it a little bit, sell it, and then you can go back to the sword.
We're not going to exchange for a butter knife, Jerik. You have to
Massimo,
us
give him your sword.
Something we want. We've already
What about
got a
the?
sword.
What about the horse? Give
What
him
do
the
you
horse.
want?
Give him cupcakes.
Splish. Why not? It's just not fair. Nobody's coming to join us in the water.
What do you want? What do you want? What would interest you?
I would enjoy some company.
Typically, I don't like to
Fine.
jump into the water very much.
He gets
because of
very
my-
uncomfortable in the water.
I don't know how I did it before, so I'm just gonna kind of pass.
I'll
this
slosh
time.
into the water.
Jerik,
Okay.
you don't have a girlfriend. Hop on in there.
So Jerik gets into the water and immediately is swarmed by like 3 dryads. They start like massaging and like kind of like bathing him.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Buttercrimp.
Hi, Buttercrimp. Nice to meet you.
I'm Lavendrip. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Lavendrip.
You immediately start to feel like super relaxed. Like anything that was sore, that like kind of headache that you had before that you woke up with is like instantly gone the minute that you get in the water.
Thank you.
You also heal, if you had any hit points gone, you would heal about 4 hit points. You would heal 4 hit points.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me a wisdom save.
21.
21. Yeah, so you feel very relaxed. Allura, the dryad that was talking to you earlier,
Did you guys just try to do a little thing to me right there?
I know what you're talking about. These are sacred springs.
All right.
It's here to help you.
Okay.
Jerik, tell me about your problems. It seems like you're really worried about something.
I mean, I lost a person, and she's supposed to be negotiating
but
peace on the lands.
Here.
I know this one was like politically important. I would like to stay here, but we really need to find this woman Margot so
what
she
does
can
she
negotiate.
have that we don't?
What about your friends? Why don't they come in? I mean, this one last time he just sat outside and licked himself.
Yes, with the long travels, it really gums up the hair, the fur.
Well, eventually we got you to come in and take a splash. I mean, if you're gonna make the trek all the way out here, you have to.
Chaser and Massimo, get in the pool. Come on, it's okay.
You did have a few hairballs.
Oh yeah,
It was cute.
Really?
Come on, you can do it. Get in the pool.
I'll just take my boots off and I'll put my little toe beans in there. Is that fine?
Hey,
cute.
Alora, what about that arm?
Ooh, yeah,
Ooh,
that
the
would be a good
arm.
offering.
Oh,
Perfect.
No.
How about the
Make
arm?
it worth your while.
It's super important. It's
How important
one
is
of my 2 arms.
So?
He really needs the arm.
I've already lost it once before, and it was
Anything
super
else we
painful
could
the
give
first
you?
time.
That makes
gotta
us
have-
sad.
I'm such a sad little girl.
I've got a couple extra daggers on me. Maybe you want some small little, like they're
We're
super.
lovers. We're not fighters. Do you have anything fun? Give me fun. I want something fun.
I have a custom-made, very, very lucky dice set. Have a look at these beauties. They have won me so many games in my time, and you just roll them, give them a little blow on the top, and they will roll just the way you want them to.
Show us.
Oh, you know what? I can't do it. I have to have some sort of like beautiful woman has to do it. It would have to be somebody like you. Chili Wisp. Lavender.
That's
beans.
Alora. I'm
sorry.
Sprig,
Alora.
and I'm Cloverbark.
Give him a little sprig. Oh, there you go. They're gonna roll lucky. I feel it. They could be yours.
Okay. So she takes the dice. Make one more wisdom save for me because you're still in the water, right?
19.
19. You feel really good.
All right. So.
It's like super warm and it feels really nice.
All right. Good.
So you give her the dice. She is going to take the dice out and kind of roll it in her hand. Do they do anything?
Massimo, can you sing us a song?
Yeah, we liked your song.
We liked your song.
I don't sing.
Sing us a song.
I don't sing.
Sing us a song.
You do sing. Pull the
Or
ukulele.
else.
Sing.
The ukulele.
Sing us
He
a
has.
What about that little guitar?
We'll get really
Let's get that
Massimo.
guitar
You don't
thing.
want to see us get upset.
Yeah, do it or else.
Massimo is a bard, and his.
I'm not a bard.
His.
But you were singing so beautiful.
Oh, he's
That
being
must not have
modest.
been me.
We
He's
love
being
love,
modest.
and we can tell that you're in love.
What if we traded you an original Massimo song for Jerik's swordback?
Ooh, well, only if he does it in the water.
Yeah.
Hop in there.
Get in the water.
I don't want to get.
It's fine. It feels good.
I'll stay out on land, so that if anything happens,
Chaser, get in the water. We're wasting
be able to
time. We
pull
got
you in the
like international negotiations to figure out.
All right, I grab Chaser and we both jump in the water.
spaz.
So as you get in the water, again, you actually, Chaser, you immediately feel relaxed. This is not like any water that you've ever been in before. You actually feel very calm. You both feel like super calm.
Insert
Go
cat
ahead,
Foley
and,
right
go
now.
ahead and give me wisdom saves.
Oh, for both of us. 18.
Chaser feels really, really calm.
3.
Massimo, you feel super relaxed. You feel like you should probably just keep staying here. You can't even really remember a time when you weren't just here. It just feels like this is where you're supposed to be. Like you are so present and you are moved to sing.
He sings.
And yes, a song. Sing.
What would you do if I sang out of tune?
I love it.
Would you something and similar?
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Yay. All right, Jerik, you can have your sword back.
Thank you very
So
much.
they give him back the sword, and I'm gonna have you make one more wisdom save.
12.
Well, yeah, you're not like super wanting to go, but you're definitely like a little more inclined to stay. I mean, Massimo's singing so nicely.
With a little help from my friends.
Isn't it nice when we can just be here uninterrupted?
Joe.
From Dryads.
It's just nice. It's just nice that you guys can be here.
Dryads.
I want to see if I can talk to Javadriel on the sword now, or if he's still in the butter knife.
I'm back in my form, Jerik Darkharbor.
It's nice here, right?
Jerik Darkharbor, these women are manipulating your mind. You need to leave.
Oh, but they're really...
Use the power of my form, Jerik Darkharbor.
Oh, you're such a drag. All right. Come on.
What is that sword saying? That sword sounds like a...
He's
Like
such
a
a bummer,
dirty
but really,
liar.
I gotta go.
We should
Chaser,
probably
we
go.
good?
Yeah, we'll
I
go.
don't
we'll go.
think you should go.
Massimo? What?
We are not letting you.
We're
leave
not
here
letting
This
you
is
go.
starting to
again.
seem really like a bad call to get into the water.
And
Going
roll
sour.
initiative.
Oh no! Knew it was gonna happen.